to all my computer geeks, AI freaks, and tech companies harvesting my medical data. Can one of y'all tell your girl why her stool's so pale? I'm Grace Coolidge-Schmidt, and this is Tech Yeah, where I tell CPU all about the biggest stories in tech. Let's start our techscapade with pasta. It's Italian for noodles. I know when it comes to tech, pasta might not be the first thing that comes to mind. But if you think gnocchi can't low-key be techie, you're macarongi.
The popular pasta sauce company Prego is joining the tech world by officially launching a device that sits on your table and records dinner conversations.
The connection keeper, it will record your dinner chats, and then you can upload them to be preserved in the Library of Congress.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy listening ceviche. Seriously, this is awesome. You know how at dinner your sister's always calling your mom a dumb bitch? Now that will be forever preserved in the Library of Congress's sauce aisle. I can't wait to start using it, although full disclosure, I did drop my Prego thingy into a boiling pot of spaghetti sauce, but no big deal. I brought it to the Prego Genius Bar, where an old Italian woman chased me with a wooden spoon going, "What's the matter, you? This is my house." Moving on, as I always say, you've heard of the movie Snakes on a Plane. Well, now it's a robot.
You've heard of the movie Snakes on a Plane? Well, now it's a robot. The humanoid named Bebop even had his own seat.
At first, everyone was delighted as the humanoid entertained them before boarding the Southwest Airlines flight in Oakland. But when he took his seat on the plane, the fun ended. Turns out his lithium battery was too big and had to be removed, delaying the flight for an hour.
What? Delayed by an hour? That's awesome! These flights are so expensive, you should get more time. Personally, I don't care if this robot delays the flight, or if his battery's a fire hazard, or that he keeps trying to kick through a window. If you don't want to sit next to a suicidal maniac, then don't fly Southwest. But I will give them credit for letting Bebop board the plane before everyone else. Listen, military veterans deserve our respect, just not as much respect as dancing robots. Of course, robots aren't just flying the friendly skies, they're also driving the unfriendly grounds.
Delivery robots have been making an appearance in cities across the country, but a man from New Jersey was injured in an accident with one.
Sarah Ahern saw a food delivery robot pull into this street in Jersey City, directly into the path of a man on a bicycle.
I saw him go through the intersection, and the next thing I saw, he was in the air.
She says the cyclist came crashing to the pavement while the robot tried to drive off.
In tech, incredible! Robots can flee a crime scene just like us. And good luck giving the robot the electric chair. They went to high school together. But these minor incidents are just the cost of the progress. Imagine the world we'll soon be living in. An AI assistant orders you lunch. Within minutes, a delivery robot is at your doorstep, covered in cyclist blood. You answer the door in nothing but a towel and invite the robot in. But oh no, you don't have any cash on you. You ask the robot if there's another way you can pay for your pizza. And the robot says no and drives off. Wow, that's hot. Now, speaking of desire, this next robot just gave up all its earthly ones.
This is Gabby, who's just become the first robot monk to be ordained at a Buddhist temple in South Korea. At a ceremony in Seoul, he pledged to devote himself to the faith.
How tech and cool! Being a Buddhist monk is not an easy feat. You need to be bald and have hands. And this fella is doing both in a major way. And you know this robot will be a good robot monk, because if not, he'll be reincarnated as Guy Fieri's colonoscopy camera. Now, not to toot my own horn, but I've always known that robots wanted to be religious. But you all said it was inappropriate to put a yarmulke on my Roomba and call it a Joomba. Well, look who's laughing now. Rivka, my Joomba, while she watches Seinfeld. It's her culture. Well, that's all for for this edition of Tech Yeah. Join us next time when I name drop a bunch of products in the hopes I get some free stuff. Kindle, MacBook, Pringles, haircuts.